and welcome back. So I've been away for a while, and in that time, a lot has happened. There have been game developer controversies, many failed game releases, studios closing down, and even some of the biggest names in the games industry embarrassing themselves with some terrible takes. But amongst all of that, whilst I've been away, I've been studying, researching, and watching what works on YouTube in 2026. First is the microphone setup. I've noticed the new trends. We need to be holding random things, if not the mic, directly next to our mouth. So now you get to hear every lip smack and mouth pop in full detail. You're welcome. I've also looked into and discovered the most effective way to transfer complex information directly into your brain. So I think what people do is they overcomplicate this. You want to start making games, but you're not yet making games. So you're here, you want to make games. But at the moment, the problem is that you're not making games. So this is the actual point you're in, you're not making games. And this is where people overcomplicate things. All you need to do really, you just need to start making games. And that's it, you're done. That's the problem solved. And more relevant to what I've attempted in the past is marketing game development courses. I've released a few in the past, I've tried making them as high quality as I could at the time, and they often just haven't reached the audience. It turns out that all I've needed to do all along is fake testimonials from other professional developers, or even just scrape out of context comments and use those as testimonials while selling freebie assets as a paid additional bonus. But anyway, I am back, and instead of doing any of that, I'm just going to be making things, and hopefully bringing you along for the journey. I'll actually be starting with a full shoot-'em-up tutorial series. This is 27 videos going from a mostly empty project, no code, to a finished, working game entirely in blueprints. This will be covering things like player movement, enemy AI, projectile collision, spawner systems, particle effects audio, user interface, and a complete game loop. The focus in this series and everything I create going forward is going to be on the how and the why. Things like inheritance versus composition, the architecture of projects, and working with things like frame rate independence, and the bugs that may introduce along the way. These are all things and patterns that you'd actually see and use in real projects. These are not going to be shortcuts that fall apart the moment that you try to extend them in your own project. This means that every decision will be given an explanation, and when I skip something like a built-in feature, I'll tell you why that's been skipped. And when something is counterintuitive, I'll say so. For this shoot-'em-up project for the new playlist, all of the assets are provided completely free, so you can handle just the programming and follow along exactly. By the end, you'll have a complete game, and more importantly, you'll understand the architecture well enough to tear it apart and build something different. The first video will be going live shortly after this one, and the full series will be rolling out, likely with a couple of videos per week, trying to appease the YouTube algorithm. The full thing is available and ready to go. So if you wanted access right now, you can get this on Patreon through the YouTube memberships or even on Skillshare with an extended, more detailed version. Just wanted to mention with Skillshare, this isn't a sponsored video, but as a Skillshare trainer, I can give you a link that will give you 1 month free access to Skillshare, which will give you more than enough time to go through my course and see what else is available on the Skillshare platform. Over on Patreon, you can also get access to this more advanced version of the shoot-'em-up project. This isn't going to be covered in any of the tutorials. This is more of a plugin or template that you can pull from. Much more fully featured, many different enemy types, spawner systems, entire projectile weapon systems, and things like that for you to pull apart. And beyond this series, kind of linked with that Patreon version, I am gauging the interest in a full course. This will likely be more than 20 hours of in-depth content covering things like Niagara, meta signs, everything to make an entire game from scratch to a full working project. Essentially, it will be the recreation of this more advanced version you can see in the background. As I mentioned at the moment, this is purely gauging interest, so there's a free sign-up link you can find in the description below. You won't be spammed with information or added to a generic spam email list. This is purely for me to see if there's enough interest to dedicate the time it's going to take several months at the very least to record, edit, collate, and get all of this together for a full paid course. So links for this and everything else will be in the description below. One other thing I wanted to mention about the channel, there will be a few changes, some of those you may have already noticed, but more than anything, I wanted to somewhat change the direction. This isn't going to be primarily an Unreal Engine channel anymore. I want this to be more about game development. I'll be covering things like C++ and C# tutorials on things like programming patterns, best practices, project structure, just things to actually work in a more universal way to help you create the games and the projects that you've been dreaming about. I also wanted to share more of my passion, which is game design. Whilst I take more of a technical role in much of the day-to-day work that I do, I'm personally in love with the design concepts, the things that make games feel more visceral and polished and just enjoyable to the end user. So I'll be covering things like that as well, and we'll be looking at some of the 2D and 3D art angles as I improve my skills and try and share what I'm learning to help you put the entire framework of making a game together. So if any or all of that interests you, then of course do the usual YouTube stuff. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified as soon as any of those videos go live and kept up to date with what the channel will be doing. Post edit Rob here. Post edit Rob here. Post edit Rob here. Post edit Rob here. A couple of things, probably quite important, things I forgot whilst I was trying to have a little bit of fun with the previous part of the video. We'll get rid of those, we'll use the proper thing here. As well as the tutorials, the different type of content that I wanted to start sharing on the channel with you, there were also some other things, which as I mentioned, probably should have been harder for me to forget. I'm actually going to be showing, not quite yet, but I will be covering the process of making a game. So I've been working in the industry for years. I've worked on many projects, but none of them have been my own. I've kind of used YouTube and the courses and creating things like asset packs and things like that as my outlet to creating at least somewhat a small version of games. But I'm now going for a full game release. I think there's going to be some interesting things behind this. I don't really want to reveal any of the spoilers on this project just yet, as it were. I think that would be quite interesting, so maybe something else to stick around and subscribe to the channel to find out what's happening there. But I will be covering on the channel the process of creating this game that I already have planned in the work. Along with that, there are a bunch of other things. I've only mentioned one of the projects that I've been putting on Patreon, which is going to be the more fleshed out SHMUP project, early access to the YouTube video content and things like that, but also a bunch of other little projects that I've been playing around with that people can eventually access, download, and everything that I create will provide the source code as well. So these are kind of like template projects. So I still get to scratch that urge to make slightly different games alongside this main project I'll be working on. One of the fun things I've been working on for the past few months is this Mascot game you can see in the background. Basically, anyone who signs up on Patreon from the lowest tier up to the highest will have a randomized avatar created. The different features and outfits that you get randomly assigned will obviously vary depending on the different tier that you subscribe to, with more unique and rare items appearing in the higher tiers. But the way that I intend to use this, anybody can download and play the executable game, but I wanted to try and use this more as like an end credits for the YouTube videos rather than scrolling names. You literally get your own avatar in the garden and you can find yourself and go and see how you've been generated with your avatar when that was first put into the garden. That specific project won't be open sourced because obviously I have a lot of details from names and email addresses and things like that. But the character controller that you can see in there, I've started creating a full third-person kind of platformer character controller with different movesets. Once that's more a kind of refined and ready stage, then I will be releasing this as an Unreal project. The one thing which is kind of holding me back at the moment is I'm not very happy with the animations, the things like the triple jump and the looping. I'm just not super strong with animations just yet. So I think once I can get that down, I think the actual movement patterns are perfectly fine, mechanically at least, but the animations are holding it back. So once I've polished that up, that's another thing that I'll be releasing to the community, maybe even as a free project, just because looking at the Unreal mannequins moving around is always unpleasant. So if we can get people using this, I'd be more than happy to release this for free. But just things like that. So as I mentioned, it's not even limited to this, but just the number of things that I've got planned and wanted to start sharing and releasing with everybody. There's hopefully going to be quite a lot over the upcoming months. So I look forward to sharing it with you. Hopefully you look forward to seeing it, and I will see you all later.